Just last 2 weeks ago, I went to Beijing. I randomly meet a girl, Chinese, on the street. She are promoting for me Indian religion. She teach me.
Hinduism?
Krishna.
Just imagine for a moment, what would you say if tomorrow morning the land of a country split open and from beneath it emerged hundreds of years old idols of Hindu gods and goddesses? Would you call it coincidence, a rumor, or the truth that had been buried for centuries? Now, the question is not whether Hindu idols were found in China. The real question is, why were they found in such large numbers, so deep underground, and so ancient? Are these just artifacts? Or are they the screams of history that the world refused to hear?
全真和印度的交往有1000多年的历史，在公元6世纪呢，就有印度人到泉州的记载。泉州呢遗留了非常多的有关印度教的石刻，这些石刻是中国唯一的印度教石刻。泉州作为一个非常特别的城市，海交馆作为泉州的这个保留印度教石刻。
拿的什么这些兵器还是这些拿的东西都不一样的，一个是拿的是如意，一个拿的荷花。
The China that you know today as an atheist, communist, red dragon was that same China, once a land of Sanatan tradition. Are the remains of Hindu temples buried beneath Buddhist monasteries? And if yes, then why were we never told this truth? This is where the story becomes dangerous. Because this video will not just show you history, it will shake the trust that your school textbooks built inside your mind.
Just last 2 weeks ago, I went to Beijing. I randomly meet a girl, Chinese, on the street. She are promoting for me Indian religion. She teach me.
Hinduism?
Krishna.
Hi, I'm Estelle, and this is my grandmother, Madam Tan. Hi. And we are a Chinese Hindu family. There's often a misconception that race and religion is the same. Sometimes when I tell people that I'm Hindu, they will actually ask me, "Oh, are you sure?"
You know, once upon a time, China literally forgot all about Sanatan Dharma. It was as if Hinduism had been completely uninstalled from their land. Then came Buddhism, and suddenly almost every ancient Chinese Hindu became Buddhist. But now, after centuries, the unbelievable is happening. Sanatan Dharma is making a comeback in China. Even some Chinese villages have officially turned Hindu.
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Every single day, they gather for Kirtan.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
But the real question is, who in China has the courage to do this? Who is so bold that they are spreading Sanatan Dharma inside communist China at such a rapid pace? Who came up with the crazy idea that Sanatan Dharma can actually be revived in China again? Who is making Chinese people turn fully vegetarian? Who is translating the Bhagavad Gita and other Hindu scriptures into Chinese and then donating them? But before we talk about the rising popularity of Sanatan Dharma in China, we must first understand the real history of Sanatan in China. See, today, the majority of Chinese people follow Buddhism, but archaeological evidence proves that once upon a time, in many Chinese provinces, it was only Sanatan Dharma that people followed. Even today, those archaeological traces are visible in different parts of China. But after the rise of Buddhism, the native Hindu influence in China got absorbed into Buddhism. Chinese Hindu symbols were blended into Buddhist practices. For example, this centuries-old carving of Lord Narasimha is still preserved in the Chaozhou Museum in China.
泉州和印度的交往有1000多年的历史，在公元6世纪呢，就有印度人到泉州的记载。泉州呢遗留了非常多的有关印度教的石刻，这些石刻是中国唯一的印度教石刻。泉州作为一个非常特别的城市，海交馆作为泉州的这个保留印度教。
Meet the family of Nimai Nidai. For years, they have been spreading Sanatan Dharma in China through devotion to Lord Krishna and Lord Narasimha. Their home has become a hub where Chinese people gather to read the Bhagavad Gita, worship deities, and then join them for kirtans across Chinese cities.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hundreds of Chinese now sing along, clap, and even dance in these kirtans. But again, the biggest question, who is really behind the rapid growth of Sanatan Dharma in China? The answer lies in another video filmed by the disciples of Swami Indradyumna. Swami Indradyumna is an American Hindu monk and a disciple of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He travels deep into Chinese villages, spreading Sanatan through massive Krishna kirtans. And guess what? Chinese Hindus treat him with immense respect. Many who convert through his influence don't just stop there, they actually travel all the way to Vrindavan and Kurukshetra in India to see Krishna's land for themselves. Swami Indradyumna conducts everything chanting, dancing, mass kirtans, and in doing so deeply connects the Chinese with Sanatan practices. And it's not just him. Other Hindu yoga organizations are also playing a huge role in reviving Hinduism in China. To them, we owe a heartfelt salute. So friends, that was today's video. If you found it inspiring, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with your relatives and spread the word. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.